All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Sharon's Faith Corner, episode 24. Today, I'm really excited. I have invited Chris back on the show today. He's just a wonderful human being, and I think he just has powerful messages. So, anyway, also, he was my first guest, and I was learning as I went, and I just wanted to bring him back because his story is so awesome, and I thought you should see him head on and not not from the side like my first video. And so anyway, with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Chris.
How's it going, everyone? My name's Chris. Thank you for having me again. I'm just grateful to be here. Sharon asked me to kind of come on and just talk about hope a little bit. Hope is a great thing. And it's hard when you're in your spot of life where you don't really have hope, where you can feel despair, hopeless, nothing's going to go my way, I'm never going to be able to get out of this is like the end of the world. Those feelings are deep and they're heavy, I just want you to know that you should definitely validate those feelings. And it's a dark and lonely place to be in, I was in that place for a really long time in my life. Just to give you a little bit of backstory, I've struggled with addiction my whole entire life. I was in and out of prison multiple times. I was on the streets for a little while, so I definitely know that struggle. I definitely know what it feels like to be hopeless, to feel like there is no out, that things will not turn around. But the one thing that I want to tell you is it will turn around. Yeah, it was just like at the top of my head.
Oh,
yeah,
thank God. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That there is no out, but the thing is there is. There is light at the end of the tunnel. As dark as it may seem, I can promise you that there is light. And you may feel like that you're not going to be able to pull yourself out and that you're alone and there's no one there to help you, but that's just not true. I encourage you to continue to strive on, because the funny thing that I've learned about life is life will never put you through anything that you can't overcome, and some of us may be in like the worst situations, like to where being like, no, like if there is a creator, if there is a universe or a higher power, they would never put somebody through these situations, and I can see your viewpoint on that, but at the same time, like, I'm a firm believer that we will never go through anything that we can't overcome, and what we overcome makes us that much better of a person, makes us that much stronger of an individual. Life has a funny way of making us come full circle. For instance, like how I told you I struggled with addiction. I've been working in recovery for the last 2 years. I've helped so many individuals turn that light on, to make that choice and that decision to kind of go through that same journey that I chose to go through, but in a positive light, and they're changing their lives. Like, they came in and they were in that place of hopelessness and they're thriving, And for instance, too, like I'm about to leave the VOA here, leave detox. I've got an offer to go to another nonprofit organization that helps individuals who are incarcerated. And that was another despair, hopeless part of my life where I felt like there was no hope, where I felt like I would not be okay. And here I am, going from working with people who struggle with addiction like myself to be able to go and help those individuals who are trying to live a normal life coming out of prison. That's my whole point of life has a funny way of bringing us full circle. The worst thing that you could ever do for yourself is to just give up. The fight is never over, and you will never lose the war as long as you never give up. And some days that's so hard to just wake up and just to get through the day, but I encourage you to push through those days, because if you can push through those hard days, the easy days are that much greater, so much easier, just keep showing up, keep your head up, even though it's not hard. Know that you are loved, that you are supported, even though it might not feel that way. Sometimes we just have to go and ask for help too, Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody you trust, to an organization who can help you, because those people do care. They do want the best for you. And life is good. Life's worth living. So yeah, thank you for your guys' time. I'll leave you with that for now. Maybe sometime I'll be able to come back on and talk to you guys a little bit more. Hopefully you guys got something out of that. Thank you.
Aw, thanks so much, Chris. Thank you. That was awesome. See, he had to come back. Anyway, and also, as you know, I never edit these. I just think people being real. So my bad camera skills, forgive me, as this is a free project. Anyway, thanks again, Chris. Okay. All right. Peace out.